People talk about the multi-cloud world. What does that mean to you? What is multi-cloud?
The world is full of organizations, large and small, transitioning to the cloud. But they're not just going to one cloud provider. In fact, they're selecting from a range of cloud services, from a range of cloud vendors, whether it's email, file storage, database services, public cloud infrastructure services.
And what has happened is because all of these different vendors are providing great applications, most people are buying more than one. So they're getting a multi-cloud environment because they're buying from multiple different vendors.
The highly automated cloud environments allow us to support vast amounts of compute and storage resources with very small numbers of people, which is a great productivity gain. But it also makes it possible for relatively small, innocuous seeming changes to have unintended consequence in the configuration of our resources.
The second challenge is around data. With all of the data moving to these different environments, in many environments you have a lot of regulations, compliance, and control issues, as well as policies around data loss and data loss prevention. And what we're seeing is as people go to the cloud, they are at the largest risk they've ever been. So if I'm a sales guy sitting inside a Starbucks and I want to check an account in Salesforce.com, I'm not going to go on the VPN. I'm going to connect straight to it. The problem is that I've sacrificed all those great security appliances that are there to protect me inside of headquarters.
The degree of instrumentation and telemetry that exists in public cloud environments like Amazon Web Services, for example, is really unparalleled. Now, it turns out you still have almost all of the security work left to do. The purpose of all of this telemetry is to discover when something threatening is going on in your environment, and that threat can be in the form of a misconfiguration, it can be in the form of a misuse. These are real threats that can in principle be discovered in public cloud environments because the telemetry is there. But the question is, how do you find them? And this is where Cisco's StealthWatch Cloud can help.
You know, it's really interesting. We're seeing a very similar set of threats on the application side in the SaaS world. If you're on Google, you can authorize an extension that will give full access to, say, your Google Drive or to your email. You just click that OAuth dialog box and suddenly it can see everything. Well, that's okay if the extension is doing good work for you, but if it's a malicious extension, it can get access to absolutely everything, and we want to make sure that people can't see those. Similarly, in our CloudLock product, we can detect all of those, we can provide you with tools to block them and to remediate them very, very quickly.
What about that third piece of security for people as they go to the cloud?
We need to be able to provide protection for end users wherever they are. So if you're traveling, you're on the road, you're in a hotel room, you're in an airport connecting to free Wi-Fi, you need to make sure that any end user has the same level of protection they would get while they're sitting in corporate headquarters. So this is why we have Cisco Umbrella. Cisco Umbrella is a cloud-delivered security solution. Every time you connect to the internet, the first thing any connection does is it makes a DNS request to figure out where on the internet you're going. What's great about that is that we can decide at the time you're making that connection if it's a safe place to go or not.
The ethos for these cloud security services and cloud services in general is that individuals like to try before they buy. That's very much the philosophy within Cisco Security as well. For example, with StealthWatch Cloud, there is a kind of mandatory 60-day free trial of our service.
That we know that they're so good that if you try them, you're going to buy them. So that is how we've been approaching all the new services that we're building, and I think that's the way that the whole industry is moving as well.